Hello my fellow Welt lovers. It's time to talk about a unit so cracked, so dangerously overclocked in the synergy department that the meta might just bend around her. Yes, I'm talking about none other than the wind-blessed goddess of harmony herself, Cerydra. Rumors have been circulating around her, but there's one thing's for sure. This woman is not messing around. She's about to enter Honkai Star Rail like a hurricane in high heels, and if you're running hypercarries, especially our beloved upcoming Phainon, then listen closely, because this is the support your account's been thirsting for. Cerydra is shaping up to be the most broken support we've seen since Sparkle crash-landed into the meta and rewrote everything we knew about turn order and tempo. But while Sparkle was about team-wide energy regen and action economy, Cerydra goes for the throat. Topping up in Genshin or Star Rail can get expensive, and let's be honest, we've all seen those in-game prices and wished they were just a bit lower. Well, that's exactly what LD Shop is here for. This is LD Shop, the official top-up platform developed by the LD Player Emulator Group. It lets you top up your favorite games like Genshin Impact and Star Rail at huge discounts, up to 23% off or more. And yeah, it's super easy to use. All you need is your server and UID, and your top-up will show up in-game within just a few minutes. It's safe, reliable, and used by thousands of players. You can even compare prices, for example, something like the Supply Pass or a 6480 Stellar Jade Bundle. It's way cheaper here than in-game. If you register using my link, you'll get a 15% off coupon and an extra 5% off coupon, which can save you up to $50 on your first top-ups. Plus, LD Shop gives you the same first top-up bonus you get in-game, so you're not missing out on anything. And if you're planning to spend more, here's a bonus. If you spend over $80, you'll unlock VIP status, which gives you a free supply pass and more perks. So if you're looking to save while still getting everything you normally would in-game, just use the link in the description and get Cypher while saving more. This unit is all about single target nuking efficiency and buffing a hyper carry so hard that enemies evaporate before they can even blink. Like, we're talking Sparkle levels of SP generosity combined with Bronya-style targeted buffs. Now tell me that doesn't sound disgusting. According to multiple leak sources like Galaxy and the official drip marketing, Cerydra is a wind-type harmony unit coming in patch 3.5, second phase. Yes, that means September 3rd if everything holds. And yes, you can expect the banner fever to be absolutely insane, because this isn't just another buffer. She is the buffer for tempo-based hypercarry teams. And if you're eyeing Phainon, you better start prepping those jades, because this duo? Match made in broken heaven. Let's get into the juicy parts. Cerydra's kit is all about one-turn, high-impact plays. Her ultimate provides one of the strongest buffs in the game, but, and this is wild, it only lasts one turn. That's right, she's not here to help you through long battles of attrition. She's here to empower a single turn so hard it wipes the entire enemy team. Think Sparkle but speedrun. Think Bronya, but with zero patience. She buffs hard, fast, and once. It's like a harmony version of Jingliu's phase shift, burst and bounce, baby. But that's not even the real cracked part of her kit. Oh no, the real headline is this. She enables skill recasts for your DPS without consuming SP. Let that sink in. Your DPS can literally use their skill again for free. This changes everything. SP efficiency has always been a hard cap for many burst teams, but Cerydra punches a hole through that ceiling like she's swinging Kafka's electric guitar. Phainon, who thrives on front-loaded, explosive turns, can now double-tap his most damaging abilities without nuking your skill point economy. That alone instantly places her in the same god-tier category as Sparkle, Bronya, and even Sunday. Let's be real, even with this early info, the gimmick is already sounding broken enough to make the devs sweat. If it goes live as is, we're looking at a new cornerstone of team building, especially for one-turn speedrun comps. Imagine a setup where Phainon opens the turn with an advanced forward action, double casts his skill thanks to Cerydra, eats her one-turn nuke buff, and just absolutely erases an enemy boss. That's Genshin-level vape melt energy, except here it's on a timer, and we love timers in Star Rail. She's also reportedly SP neutral or even SP positive, generating points on top of enabling free casts. If this turns out to be accurate, we're looking at the most SP efficient support in the game. And SP efficiency, if you've been paying attention to the meta, is everything. It's why Sparkle is top tier, it's why Dan Hung and Bibber Linny teams are always starving, and it's why units that can ease that pressure are so goddamn valuable. Now if you thought the madness ended there, buddy, buckle up. She can allegedly advance allies' turns as well. Like, not only is she giving free skills and godlike buffs, she's also moving your hyper carry forward in the action queue. Tempo, momentum, and burst alignment are all being manipulated by this one unit like she's conducting a death metal symphony. Cerydra is literally Wind Harmony Bronya 2.0 on a Monster Energy drink binge. You don't even need to have Phainon to justify pulling for her. Any hyper carry that does work in a single turn, think Archer, Imbibitor, even Shinkai if you're cursed that way, is going to feel like they got a divine blessing. And before I forget, yeah, she even gives you extra skill points on top of all of that. That's just Harmony unit tradition at this point. Her signature light cone is expected to reinforce this loop, with buffs that likely grant even more SP or amplify the strength of those one-turn mega buffs. She's Sparkle but leaner, meaner, and with a bigger single-target punch. Now, let's talk speculation, because y'all already know the rerun gods love to strike at our wallets when we're weakest. If Cerydra drops in 3.5 Phase 2, there's a good chance Hizalin's is Phase 1 of that patch. But we're hearing Dan Hung SP, aka Dan Hung Preservation Form, might be coming in 3.6, and that opens more doors. SP Dan Hung is rumored to summon a dragon that acts like a memo sprite, possibly creating shield or utility options for Phainon teams, making your team's burst turn even more protected and lethal. Combine that with Cerydra's buff timing and SP generosity, meta may actually break. So yes, we're not just talking about one good unit. We're talking about a chain of events. First Phainon, then Cerydra, then SP Dan Hung. All synergizing around burst, skill point control, and action economy. If you're a hyper carry enjoyer, this is your prime time. This is the Honkai Star Rail Holy Trinity of Destruction. Forget sustain comps, forget tanky preservation teams. This is pure, raw, unfiltered damage. And before y'all even think about skipping her because maybe I'll wait for rerun, stop. Reruns take quite some time in this game. Ask the Rappa main still in exile. If you want Cerydra's game-changing utility, you're gonna want her now, not next year. She's the kind of unit that can future-proof your roster for months, maybe even entire patches. You're not just pulling a support, you're pulling a strategy, a core team identity, a VIP pass to every Abyss challenge from here to 4.0. Imagine watching everyone around you struggling with SP starvation while your team is swimming in free recasts and instant turn nukes. It's gonna feel illegal. Also, let's just talk about aesthetics because holy trailblaze, she's stunning. Drip marketing wasn't just a tease, it was a full-on declaration of elegance. That harmony aura, that wind motif. Those animations are going to slap, so hard your game might lag. You're pulling meta, sure, but you're also pulling pure style. The kind of style that makes your support unit feel like a 5-star main DPS just from presence alone. And if you're like me, then you've already budgeted away your next 5 paychecks and canceled dinner plans to go all in on her banner. No shame. This is what Honkai Star Rail was made for. To wrap things up, Cerydra's kit isn't just strong, it's disruptive. It challenges how we think about buffs, how we manage SP, and how we sequence turns in hypercarry teams. She's high skill, high reward, and fully designed for players who live for that one-turn kill. Her synergy with Phainon is off the charts, but don't get it twisted, she'll work with many others too. Just like Sparkle isn't just for Black Swan, and Bronya isn't just for Seal, Cerydra will find her way into every high-tempo burst comp out there. You don't need to sim for her, but you might find yourself doing it anyway. Her design?
Clean.
Her gameplay?
Dirty.
Her potential? Meta-warping. So tell me, my fellow Welt lovers, are you ready to ride the Cerydra wave? Because I don't think this meta will ever be the same. Let me know in the comments if you're pulling for her, or saving for SP Dan Hung, or maybe still crying over missing Sparkle. Either way, buckle in, pre-farm your mats, and brace your wallets. Patch 3.5 is going to be unreal.